This is Nasty Labs, not Friendship Town.
She got me.
Nasty Labs.
Welcome to the Nasty Labs podcast, legally the best podcast. We're part of the HyperX Podcast Network, and we're the game studio Chuhai Labs, where we talk about games, game dev, Japan, and whatever else comes up. As always, we're your hosts, Kinsey and Mark. So open yourself up, Chuhai. And
let's go. Let's go, Kinsey, Burke. That was got to be your fourth best intro of all time. Thank you for absolutely killing it. You know what?
I think I missed a whole sentence.
You missed a lot of shit. Like it was a fucking disaster, but it was still your fourth best. Figure that out. Today, we're joined by a special guest, my dear friend, technical artist, actually one of my best friends in the whole planet.
Aww.
RJ Hill. How the hell are you, RJ?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks.
Yeah.
Nice to be here.
I mean, it's even better for us because today's a special day. You're not just a guest. You're actually a brand new employee here at Chuhai Labs.
Oh, right. As of now.
Congratulations.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. This is kind of the announcement. This is it.
I'm an employee of Chuhai Labs.
Yes.
Yeah. Welcome to the team.
I haven't got a contract.
Yeah. Shut the hell up. So
we'll worry about that later. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
RJ, tell us a little bit about yourself. Like what got you into games? What got you over to Japan? And kind of why you're here today?
It's going to be a really, really long story, though.
Then fucking make it short, dude.
Okay. The short story
Make
is
it exciting. Make it.
I played computer games when I was a kid.
Okay.
Perfect.
And I really liked them. And now I'm still playing them.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
So,
no, continue. I like this story.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously,
sure.
I love computer games. I spent a lot of time playing them. And then at some point, I want to make computer games. And I sucked at making computer games. So I went to university to learn how to make computer games good. I got good. And then I got a job in Japan.
Hell
Flew
yeah.
over here. And I've spent some time working in Japan now for 4
and now
years.
you make games good.
Yeah.
I'll fill in the world a little bit more. RJ's a technical artist. We met over at Q Games. I actually met on his very first day at Q Games. We used to work there together. We became pretty darn good friends. Not only is he a technical artist, he's also a game designer in his own right. He's also a web developer. He's also he used to have a company called Cool Cable. He also has a company with his wife where he makes mouse pads. They're not mouse pads, they're desk mounts rather. Yeah, which I own. I've personally purchased 3 of, and he's given me 2. They're fucking phenomenal. And he's a drummer, and he makes beats, and
man of many talents.
Recently married, recently kitted up, like recently bought a damn house here in Kyoto. The guy has only been in Japan for 4 fucking years and has already made a damn life. And I gotta say, it's an honor to be your friend and an honor to know you.
Well, that's really kind.
And thank you for being on the show today.
Obviously, the feeling's mutual.
I know. This is not. This is Nasty Labs, not Friendship Town.
You're nasty.
Yeah, and so
This is Nasty Labs, not Friendship Town.
She got me.
Sorry, that's great, right?
Yeah. So, is there anything else that I missed on that bad boy?
I don't think so. You got stuff that I couldn't even remember.
And so we used to work over at Q Games, and it was been kind of a mission statement for me to figure out a way to reunite us in any possible way. And it took a while, but you better believe I'm excited that you're on board. And not only are you going to be doing technical art, but you're also going to be helping out with some community stuff here, and you're going to be doing some other secret stuff. He makes amazing merchandise that you'll find out soon. So yeah, I got nothing else.
No, that's pretty good. Pretty thorough.
Kinsey, what the hell is this episode about?
Well, we got a great episode lined up for you guys. As always, we're starting with What Up, where we talk about what we're playing. And then we're off to the main topic, which is also equally rad. And then it's the news, as always. And then we'll answer your questions on Discord.
Hell yeah. Prime Day is coming. Check out the HyperX store on Amazon.com to find great Prime Day deals on July 12th and 13th.
Stock up on the latest gaming gear from HyperX so you'll be ready in time for new launches and content drops this summer.
Mark your calendars. Set your alarms. Deals like this won't be around for long.
HyperX.com.
And now it's time for What Up, where we talk about what we're playing. And the rule I made up a few episodes ago is guests go first.
Guests go first.
RJ,
okay.
what are you playing?
So I guess the game that's on my mind at the moment is last called BBS.
BBS? That's the old internet service?
It is actually, that's what it stands for in the game title as well. It's
Cool.
it's a new game, but
Okay.
it's made in like as if you're playing on a 1980s, 1990s computer.
Right.
Oh, that's
And-
cool.
Like you got to actually log on to the BBS system.
Mhm.
So like you
What?
get an operating system on the screen, and you click and you go onto the BBS and you download games, and there's like a bunch of different games within this game, and it's pretty interesting. I'm not going to spoil anything.
It's like Frog Fractions, but for nerds.
I don't know what Frog Fractions
Okay, we'll
is.
come back to that later.
But like
That's a very important game.
one of the games on that you get before you do anything is like Solitaire, but it's a crazy hard version of Solitaire.
Okay.
But then the next game you get is like Picross mixed with Dungeons and Dragons.
This
If
sounds
that makes
great.
any sense.
What?
Picross mixed with Dungeons and Dragons.
I have no idea how could that good game.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
you should download it. It's on Game Pass. And
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. So
Awesome.
if you got Game Pass already,
All
it's
right.
going to be free.
I don't. And tell me more about BBS.
What, the actual system or the game?
No, the game, you bastard. This isn't like history.
I've played it for all of about 20 minutes at the moment.
Okay,
and
okay.
that involves playing the Solitaire for a bit, exploring the operating system, because it's kind of like you don't really know what's going on. There's very loose instructions, and yeah, like you have to explore it. So it's a little bit mystery, a little bit games inside games, and then the aesthetic of it, like when you dial up to the BBS, like you hear that old modem noise that you used to, and
Yeah.
it's cool. Like
That's
they've
cool.
done a good job, and the company that made it, Zachtronics, I think they're called.
Mhm.
I heard of that name.
Well, all their
That's a good name.
games, I haven't played any of their other games, but I looked at their library, and all their games look pretty damn cool. So
Oh, rad.
Shout out
Yeah.
to Zachtronics real
Yeah,
quick.
hell yeah.
Is there like any sort of like narrative or anything within the game that like steers you certain ways or anything of what
not
you're
that I
supposed to
know
do,
of,
or?
not that I know of so far. I mean, literally, you turn it on, and it's like you've turned a computer on.
Mhm.
You get a screen, and it's like an old operating system,
Oh, that's
and
cool.
you just got to like navigate around the computer a little bit and like find stuff and uncover things. And like I say, the instructions are pretty bare. So you know.
Interesting. That sounds cool.
So, do you think that there's a narrative in there?
Like maybe it's some
Haven't got a
guy's
clue.
computer or something, and you slowly learn that. That
Oh,
would
well,
be
actually,
rad.
you know what? I'm completely wrong, because there is a narrative, because you get this little PDA, and the PDA's got like some notes in it.
Mhm.
But there's only one when you turn the computer on, and then when you play the first game, another note comes on. But really, the notes aren't like that narrative driven. They're just like a bit of information about why the computer's here and
Mhm.
so on and so forth.
It sounds like a secret narrative.
Maybe.
Maybe it'll
Mm.
unfold into
Mm.
That sounds cool.
What else am I playing? Nuclear Throne.
This bastard's always playing like dungeon crawling roguelike.
Yeah, like it's definitely one of my favorite genres.
Right.
I saw some people talking about that game in the Discord. It
Mm.
looked really cool.
Yeah, it's like Enter the Gungeon before Enter the Gungeon. Like,
Sure.
obviously the people who did Enter the Gungeon took some creative license from this game particularly. But it's much harder in my opinion. So I'm struggling at the moment. I've got to like about level 6 and I can't get past that stage yet.
Mhm.
Kind of hit a brick wall in terms of difficulty.
That's a Vlambeer title, right?
I haven't got any
That's a
idea.
Vlambeer title, yeah. as scored by Yukio Kahlo. He actually worked
really?
on Pixel Junk Monsters, a game that I worked on
I had
before.
no idea.
Yeah, like
Small world.
I
Yeah, it is.
actually haven't played Nuclear Throne, but I've listened to the OSD because it's downright incredible.
It is cool. Yeah. Definitely the sound design in the game is pretty special. But it's too hard for me.
So, like you played a lot of Gungeon. You played a
Oh,
lot.
I 100%ed Into the Gungeon. Yeah.
Okay. And you find this to be even harder.
It's much harder. Like on Enter the Gungeon, like the learning curve was kind of like quite smooth.
Right.
Mhm.
But with this, it's like get to about level 5 and it's just like bang, really difficult.
Game over, basically.
No, I haven't played it this morning and I haven't really got past where I'm at for about a week and a half now.
Oh wow.
So I'm just playing the same level over and over again, trying to get past number 6.
Where would you put this game? Like, I'm gonna presume you've played Binding of Isaac as well.
Of course.
Okay. What as far as difficulty from Binding of Isaac to Enter the Gungeon to this, where would that fall?
I'd say all of them. Well, I haven't completed Nuclear Throne, so I don't
Right.
really know. But for me, the issue with Nuclear Throne is that I'm stuck. And with Binding of Isaac, I never really felt like I was stuck because I would always get somewhere else or I'd unlock a new thing. But with Nuclear Throne, like, I'm not really unlocking a lot of new things. So I don't feel like every time I play it, like, I've experienced something new.
Right.
So I'm just going through this, like, the same pattern over and over again. But with Gungeon and Binding of Isaac, there's always something new, another item or another weapon, or I uncover some secret that I didn't know before. I don't feel like I'm unlocking knowledge every playthrough with this game at the moment.
Got it.
But it's great fun. Yeah, it's really great fun.
So I have a science question here for you.
Ooh, science.
Well, this Nuclear Throne came out in like 2014, somewhere around that. I don't know the actual date, but what brought you to it 8 years later?
Game Pass?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like when I downloaded it, I thought it was a new game.
Oh, wow.
I went and played it, and I thought it had come out after Enter the Gungeon.
Right.
And then in conversation with somebody on the Discord, they said, "Oh yeah, this was inspiration for Enter the Gungeon." I was like, "Oh right."
Oh, yeah.
Didn't even know that it had come out before, so that was a learning experience.
Wow.
Mm.
Okay. Well, I
That's
guess
awesome.
Game Pass wins again. I mean, those
Yeah.
kinds of moments where like a 10-year-old game is suddenly relevant to you.
Yeah,
Like, that's awesome. Especially because the game is slightly, I mean, it's the timeless game.
definitely. When I first played it, I had no idea that it was old.
Wow.
You know, I thought that someone's just made this and it's just come out, and got onto Game Pass, and yeah, I had no idea. But
Shout out.
I wanna segue into
Dude,
another game,
all right.
and that is
Oh, shit.
Cluster Truck.
This motherfucker's playing Cluster Truck.
That's a good name.
Do you know it?
Tell us about Cluster Truck. That
Do you know it?
it's
All right.
wait, is that the one where you jump on trucks?
Yes.
Okay. I haven't played
So,
it though. I haven't played it.
I saw this game on Reddit
Right.
a long time ago when the guy who was making it, or the person who was making it, like did a screenshot Saturday or something, and
Right.
like it was literally just like trucks and somebody jumping on top of trucks, and it was kind of like not a joke, but like wasn't like a serious
Yeah.
thing.
Right.
And now it's on Game Pass, and I was like, that's amazing that it
So
went
cool.
from like a couple of screenshots or videos on Reddit to Game Pass sort of level of success. And I thought, how did it do it? Like, it's just a game where you're just jumping on the top of trucks. Like, how much
Right.
can they be there?
Mhm.
And then I played it. And I played it for 25 minutes during my lunch break today. And it's really, really fun. It's super addictive, but it's my kind of game because it's the kind of game where, like, the gameplay loop is really, really, really fast. So, like, when you fail doing what you need to do, it takes about half a second for you to go back to the start of the level and do it again.
I like games
So
that
it's
make you
just
that.
yeah, like the Tony Hawk's thing where like you would play a Tony Hawk's 2-minute run, but like you'd fall over in the first second, but
And
then
then like
start, restart, I'm off again,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that
yeah,
sort of
yeah.
thing. So like it was, I got to about level 8 in a 25-minute play, and I want to play more. Like
Oh, shit.
yeah, it's a little bit addictive. If I hadn't have had to come here today, I might have played it this evening.
and then if we had found out, we'd be firing you because you'd be on work hours.
Well, no,
I'd be
no.
upset that I've had to
Well, that was
fire one of my
short-lived.
closest friends.
I would have done it after.
No.
work. Okay.
Fucking shit, dude.
So I just got the job, and now
Fucking got
No,
the-
let us
I
have
do,
this
I do a
narrative.
podcast. Okay.
All right. Well, you're all over the map with Game Pass, basically.
Yeah, I'm definitely like I'm really impressed with Game Pass. Really surprised at how much is on there that's worth playing.
I've
Like-
become quite the Game Pass fangirl on this podcast.
It's great.
It's amazing.
It's not expensive. It is basically the Netflix of games.
Yeah.
And like Epic Game Store have tried to do the same thing, but I don't know, it didn't grab me like Game Pass has.
Yeah.
It's just so convenient. The fact that the Xbox UI is just really easy
Right.
to use on Windows. Yeah, it just works well.
Well, with that, Kinsey Burke, how you doing? What you playing?
Oh boy, am I playing a blockbuster?
Uh-oh. Here it
Oh
comes.
my gosh, you
Uh-oh.
guys.
Well, all right.
Can I interest you in the critically acclaimed hit
Uh-oh.
by Lava Mind?
Go on.
Has not been relevant in a very long time.
Uh-huh.
Circa Windows 95.
Sounds good.
It originally was a shareware disc in a magazine, and that's how people got to play it. And it is now on Steam, ladies and gentlemen. It is Gazillionaire.
Gazillionaire,
Wow,
give it
I
up.
haven't played a lot of Gazillionaire. Like, once I saw that it was on Steam,
Hold on.
I'm going
What? Okay.
I'll get there. And then it was on sale on the Steam sale,
Uh-huh.
and I bought it. So, what Gazillionaire is that it's like a space merchant business sim,
Right.
but it's like everything. It looks like it's Windows 9. No, earlier. It looks earlier.
It looks Windows 3.1.
Yeah,
for
definitely. It has that look about it, and it's you run a space merchant business thing where you go to different planets and you buy commodities and different, some planets have them priced high, some planets have them priced low, and then the rest is up to you. And it's really dumb and it's so fun. And my partner and I have been playing it like almost every night. And when I checked, our game's gone for almost 6 hours.
Wow.
But
Of that old piece of shit.
but I think we're almost done with it. First player to 5 million in profit wins.
Oh.
That's like the limit of the game, or that's what you set for yourself?
The game, like, it can't handle numbers.
That's what the game says is the winner.
Right, okay.
But it's funny because it has all these like crazy characters and crazy sound bites that are just so quotable. It's great. Like if you let's say you go to the planet
Obviously.
and you buy up all the ogle sand at a really cheap price, and then you go to frack and you sell it for a really good price, the game goes, great deal.
Mhm.
Okay, what
And I love
hold
it.
on, I'm invading
love
this
it.
conversation. Like, what you, the viewer and listener, don't know is that she says "great deal" all the fucking time at the
okay.
office, and it is so obnoxious.
It's great.
She is such a turd.
That's not even
dude.
the best soundbite from this game.
And what is that?
That one is, I'm pretty sure it's like this intergalactic prince guy who will stop you on your way and ask you to do you a favor, which may or may not go bad for you.
Okay.
But when you get him, his soundbite is, hey ho, family.
Hey ho, family.
Why? I don't know, but I love it. And so it's just, it's a classic business sim where,
Right.
you have to pay your taxes, you have to keep your fuel tank full, you have to pay your crew. Sometimes the labor union gets mad at you and you have to figure your shit out. You can upgrade your ship. Like, there's a whole bunch of things. And like when you very first start, you get to pick your starting ship. Each player gets to pick it. And they all have like pros and cons. Like this one has more seats for passengers because you can like advertise to pick up passengers.
Right.
But this one has more room for cargo. Like this one's got a bigger engine, but it's really fast, but it doesn't have a lot of space.
Right.
So a lot of things like that. I think it's really fun. And we actually ended up putting I don't know why we did this for the first time, but we found some like retro space beats that we put on in the background while we were playing
wow.
it. And it was all because there's no background music.
Adding to the atmosphere.
There's just like the sound bites. It's great.
I
It's great.
want to watch video of you and your partner playing. this
Yeah,
game.
time for a let's play.
That's what I want to see.
And every
Like,
planet has their own special things. Like one planet is the home of the traders union. So you can like talk to the guy and see if you can get a better interest rate or some shit. Or like this planet is the great sage planet and they'll maybe bless you or they'll tell you that you're cursed. So it's pretty fun. And every planet you can also check out the weather report and the news station and it tells you what's going down. And it's very like silly alien vibe. The whole thing is silly alien vibe. But if you actually read like the news reports, sometimes you're like, oh, damn.
mm.
bad shit going down on frack. But
Do you-
it's cool to watch that because then it might affect the stock market.
Do you feel like you've explored it all? Do you feel like you've seen all the corners of the game yet, or have you still got stuff to uncover?
So whenever you start, you have a random set of planets,
Okay.
and there's more planets available in the game than there can be in a single game. So your next
Right.
playthrough might have a planet you've never been to before. And I don't think there's like a ton of planets. It's a pretty old game.
But you said you've been playing one game for 6 hours.
Correct.
Right. So that's a lot of gameplay to get out of it.
And
Yeah.
it's turn-based, like
turn-based.
single screen turn-based, right?
Single screen turn-based. On their website, they used to have it where you could play online.
Right.
But the Steam version doesn't have online. So it's single screen, and it's cute because it's really, since it's an older game, sometimes it'll be like, put in a secret bid. Like, other players, shut your eyes.
Right.
It's pretty great.
Cool.
I like games like that. I haven't played too many of those mercantile style games in a long time, but like I definitely liked those in the 90s.
Yeah. It
What
was super big then.
What did you call it?
Mercantile?
Mercantile.
You know, like
Mercantile game.
Mercantile.
Merchandise, like
What's teal?
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck.
Oh, okay.
That's just the word. I don't know.
Mercantile.
Like I've no
I
idea.
learned a new word today.
Yeah, like selling shit games.
Mercantile.
Mercantile. It's a single word.
Yeah.
Mercantile.
Whatever.
Like a merchant works at a mercantile?
That one. Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Is that how that
It's like
word
A
works?
mercantile is a shop.
Fuck if I know. Now this motherfucker.
Stop making words up.
All right. Speaking of making words up,
Speaking of making words up, what are you playing?
I'm playing. So on the Steam Summer Sale, a game that I've been wanting for a long time is on there, and that is Cyberpunk.
Hell yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I have I've got a great PC here at work. RJ is actually helping me build a great home PC, and it is incredible.
Yeah.
Yes, it is buggy. But nothing has been.
He's okay.
So I've only played, I want to say 9 hours so far, and everything along the way has been absolutely magical, and it was exactly what I had hoped it would be.
How was that character creation?
Yeah. Okay. So, yes, Kinsey. When I was creating my character, I was doing it here at the office, and it was time for me to pick my penis size. And I had two or three options, and when you go from smaller to bigger, it extends just the head of the penis,
Okay.
and
Which
it goes,
is
and it goes
hilarious, and I love it.
and when it does it, it wiggles.
Okay.
There's like dick physics.
And that's
it-
obviously your favorite
Yeah.
part of the game.
They knew what they were
Yeah.
doing. They knew that it was like absolutely ridiculous to put dick physics in this little tiny little wiggle at the absolutely
Which
stupid.
is hilarious, and I love it. It's kind of like when you change hairstyles in almost any game, and the hair like flops in.
Yeah,
yeah,
It's just
yeah.
like that,
I mean,
but it's
eh,
a million times more
yeah.
funny.
And I know you're playing it too, or like you started at least the character creation part.
Mhm.
But so yeah, I've been putting in 9 hours. You get to pick from 3 different classes right away. I don't know a lot beyond that, to be honest. The world seems infinitely large. We all know what Cyberpunk is. There's no need to like go into it. But so far the game has been purely like first person. It always will be. But there hasn't been any moment where it has felt RPG-ish to me.
Mhm.
Besides when you level up and you get to like slot in perks or something. But even those don't feel like I'm playing like a Fallout game or playing something like that. So it feels really fluid. It feels like I'm always just in the world. I'm a big fan of that. Like as much as I do like Fallout and I do like RPGs, this one feels just a little more. I'm living in the moment.
Mm.
But I'm not very good at it yet. Because I don't understand a lot of the gameplay elements. Like for example, you walk into a room and all of a sudden you overheat, and I don't know what that means.
That's what that computer brain thing does to you.
I don't-
mean, My laptop is overheated before I get it.
Yeah, it is something like that. It says like you're using too much RAM or something like that. But I don't understand, like, because I'm not taking damage or something. I think that like I'm interacting with too many computers. I don't know what any of this shit means. There's a lot of shit going on in this game. If you've seen Johnny Mnemonic, which if you haven't, fucking go see that shit. You haven't seen Johnny Mnemonic? Good Lord. Johnny Mnemonic, 1995, starring Keanu Reeves and Dolph Lundgren and Henry Rollins and Ice-T and Beat Takeshi. And, dude, it's the Matrix before the Matrix. It's way more Matrix-y than the Matrix. The main character is a fucking dolphin. All right?
Nice.
I'll check out if it's on Prime or something.
It probably is. You'll probably have to find it in, like, you pirate the fucking movie. I don't give a shit. But it's very much in the vein of the old school Cyberpunk. I mean, it is just tacky as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, half of shit is in Japanese, just because that's the aesthetic, not because that it actually has any value to it. I'm loving every fucking second. Get the game. I'll buy it for you. You have it. You play it. That's my game.
Hell yeah.
Take a time machine back to before the world went to hell, around the year 2000.
The 80s and 90s were so rad. The movies, the music, the TV, the games, that's what I want to talk about.
If you're cool enough,
join us and listen to Less Than 2000, because that's all we talk about.
Adam and Chad live
Less Than 2000. Now part of the
HyperX
Podcast Network.
Now it's time for our main topic. This one I'm really excited about because this is a game that I think I say that every time.
Yeah.
I'm just really excited about games, you guys. But the main topic this week is all about co-op gaming and co-op gaming experiences.
Okay.
Nice.
And I thought this would be perfect because last week we talked about Left 4 Dead.
Right.
And RJ is the one we're playing Left 4 Dead with. So I was like, hell yeah, we got to talk about co-op games because we've all played co-op games together. And it's one of my favorite things. So selfishly, this is it. This is the thing. So, in your guys' opinion, what makes for a good co-op game?
Oh man, those in those co-op games where one person has to go left and the other person has to go right in order to meet back in the middle. Mm-hmm. That's what makes for a good co-op game.
When you're not all doing the exact same thing.
Yeah, and it's seamless, and you feel like you're working. You don't even know that you're working together. You're just like, oh, you have to do that, and I'll do this. That to me, that's just kind of that's it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, it'd probably be the same for me,
to
be honest. I mean, I don't mean to repeat what you said, but when you can't advance unless another member of the team does something, that's probably what I enjoy the most because it forces you to work together as a group.
Right.
You know, you don't have a choice. And, you know, sometimes there's somebody, if it's a co-op game with like 3 or 4 people, somebody's not quite the skill level as everyone else.
Right.
Like you have to prop that player up.
Yeah.
And with a co-op game, I think that's crucial.
Yeah, like a game that won't necessarily allow people to be left behind because they're actively a participant in the game and have to do like whatever, XYZ to advance, or like I've talked about it on the podcast before, but I recently played It Takes Two.
Right.
And I feel like that was such a good co-op experience because like each person has a different weapon and that weapon is designed to work together. Like one person has a hammer and one person has a nail.
Right.
Kind of thing. And I just loved that aspect of it.
Cool.
Yeah, like I haven't played the game in forever, but like Lost Vikings back in the day on the SNES,
Lost
like
Vikings, wow.
Like that, and that's a 3-player game where each character has a slightly different function, and like those kinds of co-op experiences are absolutely amazing to me. Whereas like games like not tower defense, but what are those wave-based FPS games or something?
Oh, yeah, I know.
Those are a little less co-op-y. Those are more like let's just
kill shit together.
Let's just kill shit together, which they're still fun as fuck. But like, it's the ones where you have to like unlock the puzzle in real time that really do it for me.
Yeah, puzzle co-op is another thing altogether. Like that's really cool when you all have to use your mind and maybe somebody unlocks the puzzle in one level, and then the next stage somebody else manages to work out what's required. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I kind of love that, especially if you're playing some games that have puzzle elements where like you walk up to it and you're like, what do we do here? We're like, oh shit, we need magic. Like, get the wizard over here.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really love that. Like, experiences like Trine.
Yeah.
Or like, I was like, and gone. It's gone. No, like Brothers, Tale of Two Sons.
Right.
Like things like that where you like have to work together. Each player has their own specific function, and like working together is the only way you're gonna get through the game.
There's actually a Tomb Raider game that's similar as well, but I forget the actual title. It's actually like the title's Lara Croft something.
Oh,
something.
Trials of Osiris.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
exactly.
the like top down ish
Yeah,
one.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that one's really cool.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's that thing where like you get to a certain area and there's like a blockage, and some person has to go and fix one thing while the other person has to go and fix the other, so that the middle person can get across. Like yeah, it's a really fun game. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, It Takes Two has a lot of moments like that. Well, you can be separated, but like in one, like the guy has a nail gun, and so he can like put it over there, and then the other character with the hammer can like volley across.
Right.
So like when you have to work together,
Mm-hmm.
and so but with co-op, like that's when everyone is working together, and I feel like they're not as popular as like versus games, like when you're playing against each other. But why co-op over versus?
Why not both?
Shut up.
No. Like, here I'm gonna get to what I'm trying to say. Like,
Yeah.
it's like I play a lot of first-person shooters. RJ and I used to play a lot of Battlefield together, and like when we're in a team together, it's not really multiplayer,
Right.
or versus.
Yeah.
Like they may as well be bots because we're really just playing together.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I'll be the heavy machine gun and he'll be the sniper or whatever. Like or like especially when we're like doing tank stuff.
Yeah.
One person's
the engineer.
The engineer.
Mm.
Yeah, that part is so much fun.
Yeah,
where,
yeah.
Like
You know what?
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Until you just
Shit's funny.
mentioned it, I really never really thought about Battlefield as a co-op game because it's not labeled as a co-op game. But you are cooperating with each other. So
Yeah.
like, interesting.
I mean, I honestly think more so than versus because, like I said, it really doesn't matter.
Mhm.
Right.
It's more about your team anyway.
Yeah. I mean, the people on the other team might be real players, but there's no thought about that. It's just about, okay, how can we work together to get to the end or get the most kills?
The tank element was at the
the tank stuff's the best. I mean, unfortunately, we didn't get to do like helicopter stuff, but
Right.
that's from like Battlefield 3 and 4. I used to love flying helicopters with a team of people and like flying people to one end of the map or
Right.
working in the little bird so that like one person's shooting and the same thing, one person's engineering the helicopter. Yeah, really cool.
That's a really good point. I think the way I play like online, versus multiplayer is more of a co-op fashion. Like it's more just me hanging out with my friends. Like even if it's like not a team match almost,
Right.
even if we're killing each other, we're still just like hanging out. And it doesn't really feel, at least to me, as much of a competition. It feels more like we're all just playing together.
Right.
We may not be working together all the time, but
So all games are co-op. Games.
all games are co-op.
But I gotta say, with Left 4 Dead, you get the best of both worlds because you can play Left 4 Dead in campaign mode where it's just 4 of you trying to get to the end of the stage. But you can also do versus in Left 4 Dead where it's 4 people who are the survivors and then 4 people who are the zombies. And I like the added competitive side of things with a versus game where there's something at stake rather than if you die you can just go again and again and again. With a versus, it's like, okay, if you die, you've missed out on that section of the map, and it's more competitive.
I love Left 4 Dead.
Me too.
It's so fun. I think that was like I think that's still one of my favorite co-op experiences. Like I played the hell out of both of them when they came out. And even things like Army of Two. I loved playing that co-op. And so what are some of your guys' favorite like co-op experiences that you've had?
If you guys are locked and loaded, go
I
for
mean,
it.
Portal 2 was a great experience.
It's a great answer.
Yeah, and like I have a vivid memory of like the person that I played Portal 2 with as as co-op. Like we had an enjoyable time getting through the puzzles and working stuff out together. So yeah, Portal 2 is probably high up the list for me.
Yeah.
Mine is Goof Troop on Super Nintendo with Douglas Votor. If you guys don't know Goof Troop, it is a co-op puzzle platformer. It is a
That's
perfect.
awesome.
I'm telling you. Like, I know it sounds stupid.
No, it doesn't.
Like, but it's made by the homie that made Resident Evil. Like, it's
Oh, wow.
yeah. No, I mean it is really well conceived. It is. It's a Capcom game, and it's fucking brilliant. It is way better than the fucking IP because Goof Troop,
Dang.
cornball.
Whatever. A Goofy movie? Powerline? Ooh, it's good shit.
No, it's not. It's really not good shit. But but the game is phenomenal. That one's mine.
That's a good answer. Mostly because I was not expecting it. And that's the best part of Nasty Labs. Mine, you guys had such good answers. Portal 2 is definitely up there.
Yeah.
And Left 4 Dead. Actually, I have really good memories of playing through all the Halo games co-op as well.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
that's
those
true.
were all really good co-op memories.
Gears
And
of War.
Ooh, Gears of War. Yeah.
Gears. Again, it's that thing where I remember really vividly who I played it with and how much we enjoyed playing it together.
And Army of Two, I loved because mostly the cornball aspect of Army of Two. I don't know if you guys ever played any of them, but like, it's like a super broed up shooter, and you can do things like high five and fist bump and like airplay your guitar with your bro. Ooh, it's good shit.
Oh hell yeah.
And then when the second one came out, it was 40th Day, and we decided that we would only play it if we're also drinking 40s. Which totally makes sense. Which, for those of you not in the U.S., that's just a big old cheap 40-ounce beer. It's genius.
Yeah.
It's genius.
Disgusting.
Most recently, It Takes Two. That was a phenomenal co-op experience.
Cool.
So on Discord, let us know, what were your favorite Discord games? Co-op games.
Right. Hell yeah.
Video Death Loop is the show where we watch a short video clip on loop until we just can't take it anymore. Along the way, we'll try our best to make each other laugh and to hold out longer than the other guy. Come in on any episode. Video Death Loop. New episodes every Friday.
And now it's time for the news. And actually, we have breaking fucking news today. This is very exciting.
What
Are you
happened?
ready?
No.
Are you ready?
Hit me.
Oh my God.
All right.
So, the highly anticipated indie darling title, Curse to Golf, announced its release date via a series of tweets from PlayStation. So, 2 in 1. Release date, and it's going to be on PS5, yo.
Wow, that's pretty
Wow.
You'll be able to hit
Congrats
those hellish links
Okay.
on August 18th, 2022.
Hell yeah. I big ups to that team.
Right?
Looking forward
Big
to that announcement. Looking forward to what they can bring to the world. I think that we're really ripe for that kind of like 2D golf like experience. I think there's a lot of room in the world for that kind of thing.
It's definitely a game made by geniuses. Let's just say it. Let's just say what we're all thinking.
That was we've what viewers can't see right now is we've got a little baby around the way, like watching us while we're doing the show. Hi Morgs, what's up, little Morgs? All right. What else is in the news?
So, not as big. I mean,
Okay.
what is really?
Mm-hmm.
Game centers in Japan, typically in the US, what you would think of as an arcade,
Right.
took a big hit during COVID, with Sega leaving the arcade management business and closing the iconic Akihabara location that I'm sure tons of people are really sad about, myself included. But game centers are reportedly back in the black, making a profit for the first time since COVID. More people are going back to the game centers, which is really exciting because that means hopefully they're not all going to go away. Although most of that profit was due to the new owners reorganizing the accounting. But you know what? We'll take what we can get there in the black.
All right, hold on. So let me reframe this news article you just said. You said game centers, as in all game centers are in the black.
The people who took over for Sega.
Okay.
Mhm.
The The Sega Arcade
Yes.
company is in the black.
Yeah. But
Okay.
it's not Sega anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Or the license holder for whatever the fuck that is. Is
Mhm.
it called Sega right now?
No.
Okay. What's it called?
I don't remember.
Okay. Hot off the presses.
Game centers are in the black, everybody.
Heyo!
Yeah, they're not
We're
going.
not going to lose all of them.
They're not going anywhere.
And now it's time for Call Me Up, where we answer your questions from Discord. If you ever want to ask us a question that we'll answer right here on the podcast in front of you, ask on our Discord down in the Call Me Up
In
section.
front of them.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Whatever. Just get to the damn questions.
All right. First question is visual,
Okay.
which is really, really
Visual
good for
question.
audio podcasts.
This is a visual
It's a
question.
visual question. And it comes from our wonderful mod, Steven. And this is a choice chart,
Okay.
TM, choice chart of
Yes.
different conbini foods. And we can only pick one thing from each row. There's 3 rows. It looks kind of like main dish, drink, snack is mainly the 3 categories that we can choose from.
Okay.
So we will all choose from the categories, and we'll do that. It'll be
Yeah.
great.
Great visual question. This is the world's first visual question. So to recap what you said, we have to pick the things we like from a picture, right?
Yes.
All right, cool. Hell yeah. RJ, since you're the guest, if you had to pick things from a picture, how do we do this, Kinsey?
I mean, I can say what I've picked.
Okay.
I don't have to say C4.
No,
C.
no.
Just
say
C4.
C4C. That's it.
Listeners, they get
Done.
what the hell is happening. All
Yeah,
right. Tell us about your life here. Come on.
I mean, my life here isn't corn dog, Chuhai, melon pan, but my choice would probably be America Dog,
Good choice.
the fruit drink that I can't remember the name of.
Oh, the like smoothie juicy one? Yeah.
Mhm. I drink those quite often, and Pinot because I want some ice cream Pinot.
Ice cream Pinot, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are pretty good for listeners. I feel like we have to reframe this because it's so weird.
It's so weird.
So we're just picking like kind of the from the if you only got to pick one of the classic conbini things, and I like your choices.
Good.
Yeah,
I mean-
America dogs are great. Those are corn dogs.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But here, for some reason, they're called America Dogs.
And I love it.
They
Oh,
are.
really?
I like the name.
I
of
think
thought
it.
it was really
I think it's
strange.
hilarious.
Yeah, because I'm not American, it's not so special for me. But yeah,
Sure. Yeah. Well, if it was called
But
an
we
English
don't
dog
get-
or whatever, but
we don't get corn dogs in the UK.
Well, that's
Right.
why they're not called UK dogs.
I mean, they might
American
dogs.
They're freedom dogs.
freedom dogs. Now that would
That
have impressed
fucking
me.
rules.
Yeah, that would have impressed
Freedom
me.
dogs.
But
Oh, whoa.
I don't agree with the beer being in the middle because like, what is this after hours or is this during the middle? Is this my lunchtime?
There's no rules of these choices.
Okay, well, I'm sticking with what I got.
All right.
Mm.
Mark, you're
All
up.
right. This one's tough because in the first column, this is for the listeners. The first column, we've got conbini chicky, we've got fucking corn dogs, we've got triangles with no onigiris, we've got all the good stuff. I like
Yeah.
all of these things. I'm going onigiri. And
But what flavor?
well that's where
You want just a plain salt
flavor
on
that-
a
no,
nigiri?
bro. I'm gonna get tuna mayo or I'm
Yeah.
gonna get umeboshi.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's my choice, baby.
Yeah.
Or
I
that
love that
wonderful
shit.
spam one.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I have a lot of options. All right, because I picked that one. Next up, I'm gonna get from the drink category. I'm going Pocari Sweat because it's hot out. I might have a hangover. Who knows? Pocari Sweat's there for you. That's go to PocariSweat.com/NastyLabs to save 10% right now. And finally, on the dessert column, I'm gonna say
Black Thunder.
I've never had a Black Thunder. I'm gonna say Black Thunder, baby.
Just because you've never had
I've
one.
never had one. No.
I'm disgusted and upset.
Yeah, I don't get the treat ones very
Mm.
often, so I don't know. Kinsey Burke.
All right. So it's basically the top row is everything I want.
Yes.
So it's kind of difficult. So I'm going to go Fammy Chicky.
Okay.
Kieran Beer.
Okay.
And the Calbee snack straw things that are like potato chips, but not because they're long and skinny.
Oh,
I
those
really
are,
don't like them.
I like those.
that's pretty cool.
Oh, you like
Those are
them?
good.
No, they're fine.
Mm.
I don't dislike them.
necessarily agree with the flavor in the picture. It's like the what?
It's like
Salad,
vegetable or something. Yeah, yeah.
Vegetable salad
Like-
flavor.
I don't mind
No.
the flavor. I just find them too
Kind of weird.
hard.
They're crunchier than they should be.
Yeah.
I'm never like, yum. I'm often like, that was very crunchy.
For me, it's like somebody mashed up a bunch of crisps
Mhm.
Yes.
and like Play-Doh'd them at the end of something
Yes.
Oh,
and dried
yeah.
it off. Like-
Did you imagine like a
sounds
butthole of like?
I didn't say butthole.
Like-
I said Play-Doh'd it out. with
No,
one of those,
no. Like,
you know,
but
the Play-Doh
but
machine.
yeah, but that's also like a butthole and like.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
where
you
your
know-
mind goes. That's not where my mind went. But,
So I
okay.
think they're delicious. And especially, what is the flavor? There is like a chicken flavor that's really good, and there's like a salt seaweed flavor that's really good. But yeah, so I'm what? An A4A.
A4A. That says a lot about you.
A4A.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that question a lot.
I
That was
like it
fun.
too because it's
Mhm.
very visual.
Yeah.
All right. Next up,
Yeah.
from Alex Kind of Cares. What's your favorite obscure JRPG series and why? And bonus points for any specific game within that series.
What's your favorite obscure RPG?
JRPG.
JRPG. Illusion of Gaia.
Oh, that's a good answer.
Is it obscure though?
Oh,
It's obscure.
It's obscure.
okay. Go.
Me? Probably Vagrant Story.
Very good answer.
Great answer.
Yeah. It for me, when I played Vagrant Story, it was really different from all the RPGs that I played before it. I'd played action RPGs, but there was kind of like a new twist to Vagrant Story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, Vagrant Story is great.
Mm.
I guess in light of recent news, it's not really obscure, and the series is definitely not obscure. But the first thing that came to my head was Chrono Cross,
Right.
Yeah.
because series not obscure, but I feel like Chrono Cross is like, I don't know, the one that nobody cared about in the series. Now it's
Yeah.
getting a remake, which is very surprising to me, but
Mhm.
also very awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So it has been in the news lately. So I guess it's not really obscure anymore.
Right.
But Chrono Cross is awesome. Vagrant Story is great. I played a lot of JRPGs as a kid though.
Yeah, me too.
And
Sure.
like even like things like Odin Sphere, I loved. I guess it's not really a JRPG, but yeah. I think I'm gonna
How do we feel about Lufia? How do we feel about that?
I've never played it.
I never played it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Did you guys ever play PS Solar?
Yes.
Ooh, no.
Oh, it's worth playing. Some of the boss, not boss battles, but some of the enemies get a bit repetitive. But
Mhm.
other than that, the story's actually quite good.
Nice.
Which version did you play?
The
The Genesis, the Mega Drive.
PlayStation 4.
Got it.
Mm, mhm.
PlayStation 4. I'd love to have played it on the Mega Drive or the
Dreamcast.
yeah.
Mhm.
That would have been cool, but I never got onto like the physical releases of them.
Right.
Mhm. Yeah. Oh, there's also Grim Grimoire. I
Don't know
love
that
that
either.
game when it came out. It's another Vanillaware game,
Oh.
just like Odin Sphere. So it has a similar art style, but it's like an RTS. Like it's not an RPG. No, I just said it and I was like, that's not an RPG. Next question. Most beautiful in-game art direction or art experience that you've had in a game.
Okami.
Ooh, that's a really good answer.
Mine, I
Yeah.
mean, it's really obvious, but The Last of Us probably.
Mhm.
The Last of Us for me was like something I really got deeply sucked into in terms of everything. But I think it's a really pretty game. But let's face it, it's Naughty Dog, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Naughty Dog just make pretty looking games.
Yeah.
anyway, so,
Yeah. I think for me, it's probably either Gree or Gris, or actually Night in the Woods. I really love the art
Alright.
in that game. I think it's beautiful, and
Ooh.
it's so like it has such a unique look about it. I really enjoy the art of that game. All right, so next question: most beautiful yet terrible to play.
That's a tough one. I mean, it's gonna be some AAA game. It has to be like some amazing looking game, something like Assassin's Creed or like something where it's like, wow, there's so much. Oh shit, I got it. L.A. Noire.
Oh,
L.A.
you
Noire.
like it.
Yeah, no, I don't like L.A.
I've
Noire.
not played it, but like a lot of people have told me they enjoyed it. So
It's terrible is a really strong word. It's just
Yeah.
it's just an empty game.
oh, okay.
It's just like this amazing looking world.
an amazing premise.
Yeah, an amazing premise. It's just not a lot to do. So
Mhm.
I don't like the word terrible on that, but it's kind of like hyper great looking and then just a nothing. The
Mhm.
game doesn't carry it, is what I think.
Got it.
Mhm.
I think I'm gonna go Auto Modelista
I don't even know what that is.
because that's a racing game that was on PS2 and GameCube. PS2,
Okay.
and it's all really like cell shaded, like almost
Oh,
Initial
sure.
D before Initial D.
Right.
But it plays like every single road is covered in wet leaves.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like woo-choo-choo, so slippy and weird.
Ah,
But the art is really cool, and I really enjoy the way that it looks. Next question. You've been transformed into a Pokemon. The only thing you can say is your name. How do you sound as a Pokemon, and what type of Pokemon would you be? I love this question because, like, not big Pokemon people.
No.
Actually, I
Me?
guess I don't know. Are you a Pokemon person? Should
yeah.
ask before, I
Yeah.
assume.
I was. I played the first 4 games, and I used to watch the cartoon
Oh,
when I
hell
was a
yeah,
kid all
me
the
too.
time. So I know a lot of the Pokemon.
So
Yeah.
if you could only say RJ, but like a Pokemon.
I mean, it'd probably be something to do with my job, but there's already a Polygon Pokemon, so I can't be Polygon. So maybe, I don't know, Vertex or Texel. I don't know, something like that.
No, but how would you say your name?
I don't know.
RJ. You're saying your own name.
RJ.
Yeah, you're the Pokemon type.
What?
That's what the fuck is it? You are the Pokemon, you dipshit.
What?
So, well, all right, we're gonna let you think on that. Kinsey, how would you say your name?
I feel like I'd have to be like really cute but really annoying.
Yeah.
So it'd have to be like weirdly high pitched, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it, but also nasally because annoying. So wait, let me. Oh, I gotta make it.
Yeah,
I gotta make the
you
noise.
gotta say
oh
it.
god,
Here we
I'd
go.
be like Kinsey.
Definitely hate that.
I don't even know if I can make that sound again.
It was a good one. We got it recorded.
Oh.
And what type of Pokemon I would be? I feel like part of me leans fire because I typically have orange hair, but I don't really play fire Pokemon like ever. So I think I'm gonna go grass. I'm grass type.
All right, grass type.
Grass type.
It's
my favorite type.
I'm gonna I hate Pokemon, and I'm
You hate Pokemon.
I'm hold on, getting character. Mark, because I'm a stone type. You know what I'm saying? Mark. that's the best I can do. All right.
That's perfect.
It'll do.
This is
Yeah,
the best question
I
we've
could have
ever
been
had.
I could have been a grass type in that one too. RJ.
Did you come up with a way?
Yeah, we
No,
were giving
I
you
mean-
room, dude.
I mean, I completely missed the question, so I didn't know what was going on. I thought you wanted me to like come up with a new Pokemon name or something. So next question.
No, we're not letting this die, dude. We are like, you've got to fucking answer.
RJ.
RJ.
I like it.
Oh, he's the pirate type.
Yeah,
Pirate
I'm the pirate type Pokemon.
It's great. I love it. All right, next question. It's a food question.
Okay.
A favorite here on Nasty Labs. Give us your hot takes on top tier chocolate bars and bottom tier chocolate bars.
Okay. Okay. This is from Yikmid, better known as Dan.
One of our awesome mods.
One of our awesome mods. The reason I say it's from him is because he's from Toronto. So his knowledge of candy bars is like in between an American and a Britishman.
Mm-hmm.
He has things that we don't have, etc. So, Kinsey, you're gonna start.
Okay, so I don't know a lot about chocolate bars. Like, I am not well versed in the world of chocolate. But with that, I will give a very informed opinion on
Okay.
this question. So, my hot take on top tier chocolate. Top tier chocolate is just okay. I know a lot of people are like, oh no, if it's like really like expensive and great, then it's gonna be delicious. But I don't know. And I am on board with dark chocolate though, even though it doesn't taste as good as milk chocolate. This is my only chocolate opinion.
I like that you have a take at all
And
about chocolate.
I guess you would consider it bottom tier, but that sounds awful because I love them. But things like Twix, Milky Way, delicious. Three Musketeers, it's all nougat. It's great.
Okay.
I can deal with the old nugget.
All right. RJ, you or me?
So me.
Yeah,
I know
hit
the question.
this motherfucker.
Me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm into this.
Yeah.
I like
What you got,
candy,
motherfucker?
But hot takes on top tier chocolate bars. I'm supposed to just pick my favorite top
Just
tier.
just either talk shit or talk love. Whatever the fuck you want to do. This is your day. Your time to
Not
shine.
top tier or bottom tier,
Okay.
but the chocolate bar that I miss the most from the UK is a double decker.
Oh, all right. And
What is that?
Yeah, exactly. You guys have no reference point at all.
My
You
brain
don't know what I'm
instantly
talking
just
about.
went upper decker, and I was
upper
like, that's
decker,
the
give it
same
up. Give
thing.
it up for taking a shit in the top part of a toilet.
Nasty Labs.
Nasty Labs. You missed those.
I'm sorry.
Double
what's
decker.
What's a double decker?
I mean, it's like half nougat, half crunchy, chocolatey bits, and then chocolate. But it's it was a good combination. Also, Lion bars, really, really great. But again,
I don't know what that is either.
absolute no context.
Motherfucker,
for
I've eaten.
Americans.
All right, well, hold
Yeah, I
on.
know
All right,
you were in
all
the
right,
UK for a while.
Okay. So I'm actually gonna pick a UK.
British chocolate bar.
Fuck yeah! Because
Okay.
all right, well, for a couple of reasons. The crunchy bar is my favorite candy bar. Well, it's mine. I don't give a shit if you don't like it.
Fine, but
Yeah.
Is it called Crunchy?
Yeah. It's nougat, but I don't know what. It's like a weird
not
nougat.
nougat.
But it says nougat on the packaging,
Oh,
but
okay.
I don't believe it either. Like
no, it's like
it's like
it's
honeycomb.
Yeah, it's a honeycomb.
Yeah,
like
it's
nugget if you'd frozen it, maybe.
so it's
You know what it's
chocolate.
like?
What's it like?
It's like, have you ever eaten the candy that they used to sell at Kennedy Space Center? That they come on.
Oh, you're talking about dehydrated ice cream.
Yeah, dehydrated.
it is like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Kind of like the texture, and it's really, really sweet. Like really sweet. It gets
Love it.
stuck in your teeth.
Yes,
and
I love it, dude. It's like
it's caramel as well.
it's so fucking good,
I
is
do
what
like
it is.
Bars that have caramel in it.
So I'm bringing it up for a couple of reasons. One, it's my favorite, and two, I ordered 100 of them.
What?
Oh, hold on. The Amazon seller said it arrived, and then deleted all of my complaints because it never arrived.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I've never complained before on Amazon except for this one case, and they won't return my money.
Well,
Aw.
I'll get you some caramel sent over. Not caramels.
Crunchy bars,
Crunchy.
baby.
Crunchy
I do
bars.
like caramel. The Cadbury though, those are fucking good too. Yes, that was super fun. You got another opinion on this?
No, one
Oh,
last
hit it,
because
hit it.
that for me that was top tier. It's not like the best chocolate ever, but there is bottom tier in the UK, like the American equivalent 10 cents chocolate
Okay.
bars.
Oh yeah.
The Curly Whirly,
Those are terrible.
they're not terrible. I mean, for 25 pence,
Mm.
you get what you pay for, and it's the same with Black Thunder. Like Black Thunder is really tasty, but it's a cheap chocolate bar. But Curly Whirlies, like
I like that name.
toffee, but soft toffee, and like it's in a strange shape, hence the name Curly Whirly.
Wait.
And,
Like, is it like a Tootsie Roll?
Those are the worst
I've-
candies.
I mean, I've never had a Tootsie Roll, so
That's like 2 cents.
2 cents.
I mean, I don't, not anymore, but
One
like
time,
they're fucking terrible.
I molded a bunch of Tootsie Rolls,
Mhm.
and I made a cake that the top of it looked like cat litter.
Okay,
And then I, like,
you had
mushed
me,
up
and
some-
then went cat litter, and
Oh,
then-
because it's hard, dude, and like
then
you
I
can mush
mushed
it,
up
and
so
you
it's
could.
a little bit rounder on the end,
It's
and I
disgusting.
set it on the cake.
you guys know Starburst, right?
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Starburst. Do you ever do that thing where you unwrap the Starburst and then like wrap them together into a ball or something?
Oh,
and you just get
I
like
have
a
done that.
I've
ginormous-
never done that, but I can see that.
I've done
Yeah,
that,
that's
and
fun.
I've made Tootsie Rolls into cat turds.
Right.
Hell yeah!
Good work.
Nasty Labs. Nasty Labs.
All right, well, that's all the time we have for this episode. Huge thank you to RJ for coming on. I hope you had a blast.
It was fun.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
You heard it here first, folks. It was fun.
It was fun.
And as always, car snowboarding is out now on Oculus Quest. Halloween Forever is available right now on the Switch eShop. And right now,
Right now.
you
Jesus
can-
Christ.
You can wish this Curse to Golf on Steam right now.
Good.
Mark,
Right now.
right now.
Right now.
And Mark, where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me at twitter.com/thehenrydemos. And RJ, where can people find you on the internet?
Nowhere.
You can find you on the internet at...
I don't know.
Okay, goodness me. Have you ever done a plug in your fucking life?
I don't want to plug.
Kinsey, Burke, where can people find you?
You can find me on the internet at Kinzilla, K-N-S-C-I-L-L-A. And of course, as always, follow Chuhai Labs at Chuhai Labs on all the things.
Oh, you can find me on the Discord.
Hell
I'm on the
yeah!
Discord.
Oh, okay.
I'm on the Discord.
All right, good.
He hangs out all the time on
Yeah,
our
he is.
Chuhai Labs Discord. So go there, hang out with RJ, and it'll be awesome. It'll be fun.
Huh?
Hell yeah.
And as always,
huge thanks to HyperX Podcast Network, and thanks to all of you for listening. You are legally the best. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye.
bye.